best yoga buddies. I'm so grateful that you're here practicing with me. Welcome to your yoga practice today. It's a full body stretch practice, and I'm so grateful that you chose to practice with me today. So grab your mat and let's get going. So we're starting today's practice laying down on the back. Resting on your back today with palms facing up. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Lift and spread your toes, and let's inhale through the nose together. Exhale, let it out your mouth. And arrive in your body and in your practice today, letting everything else outside the moment melt away. Bring your focus into the sole of your left foot and hug your right knee toward your side waist, tractioning your right thigh in, as if you're nestling your right knee toward the underarm. And we'll flex the right foot. And then take your right shin and your right hand, open your left arm out and open that right knee out to the right. As you do that, draw your left inner knee away from that right inner knee very slightly. And then pull the right knee across the midline and cross your right leg all the way over on top. So we're crossing the thighs like an X, and we're gonna pull that left leg in. And this is a fine place to work with the flexed feet. If it's available, we're gonna reach for the tops of the feet, taking your hands around the outside edges of the feet, and then lifting your heels and pressing your knees gently away from your face. Don't overdo. If that's not available, you can always just keep the feet kind of hovering in air. And then let's gently press the lower back down. Breathe there. Inhale. Exhale, uncross, and take your two peace fingers, hook them around your big toes. Find your full happy baby and rock gently. Soles of feet are facing the sky. Lightly tucking your chin. Breathing in a broadness across the collarbones. Press your heels toward a V if that feels okay. And then come back through full happy baby and release your feet back down, hip width distance. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale, fill your belly, find a little back curve, lower back curve. Then exhale, bring the hands through heart center and hug your left knee in. Now, what's your intention for practice today? If you haven't already set your intention, considering your intention for today. Left shin falls open into that left hand. Right knee pulls away. And so there's that little bit of space between the left knee and the right inner knee. And then cross that left leg all the way over on top, creating an X with your two big thigh bones. And this is a fine place to work, or we're gonna pull the knees towards you to find your outside edges of your feet. And then lift your heels and gently draw the knees away from your chin a little bit. So we're getting into those outer hips, little IT band. Don't force. It's essentially Gomukhasana legs. It's reclined Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Take another inhale wherever you're at. Exhale, uncross. Peace fingers hooking around those big toes. Open your elbows, come into full happy baby. Trying to pull your knees toward your underarms, lift your head, look toward your tail. And as you let your head fall back, open your heels out into a wide V. And we'll rock a little bit. Come back through full happy baby. And then release your feet mat width distance apart. Sweep your arms overhead. Knock your knees in to touch. Inhale, exhale, cactus arms and windshield wiper the knees to the right and to the left. And let the knees windshield wiper really organically as we wring out your hips and back. Wringing away tension. Breathing deeply. And when you bring your knees back in, draw your knees toward the body. Cross either ankle on top. We're gonna rock up to sit. Ankles across, feet are flexed, lift up through your heart. Inhale and then exhale, spread your chest. Walk your fingertips forward as much as you can. Drop your chin toward your body with the feet a little bit flexed. You feel this more in your outer hips and butt and not in your knees. Walk your hands to the right, all the way over onto the floor. Looking at your right hip. Breathe through your left side. Inhale. Exhale, let's walk on back. Walk them all the way over to the left. Very good. Peek at your right hip. Feel that space of the breath all along the right side. Inhale, exhale, walk them back. Walk them forward. Look up, look down, plant your palms, chin toward chest. Walk your hands in toward your ankles and lightly interlace your hands back behind your head. Open your elbows, lift the base of the skull, squeeze your elbows in, lean back and draw your knees in. We're going to uncross, cross your other ankle on top. Inhale, open into a nice cactus. Squeeze those lower shoulder blade tips together right on the back. Look up. And then when you exhale, we're going to reach forward, 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 and drop your chin toward the chest. Feeling the stretch from pinkies to hips. Excellent. Walk your hands slowly back to your ankles now and bring your knees in and uncross and press the heels out to a nice V. As wide open V as you can get. Scooch one sitting bone at a time back. Look at your right foot. Let's go ahead and turn the heart to face your right foot. Reach both arms up. Doing that is so good for your spine. Just to lift up your torso, get nice and tall. Look up and then reach for the right toes and fold over your right leg. Breathing there. Breathing and peeking at your right hip. Inhaling. Exhaling, fold. And let's come up. On the inhale, we're going to stretch up. And exhale, reach for that left foot. Spread your chest toward that left foot, grabbing the foot, ankle, or shin. And fold and breathe there. Exhaling the stress away. And then let's inhale. We're going to reach up. Interlace your awkward finger on top. Take the hands back behind your head. Thumbs are pointing toward your tail. We're going to lift the base of the skull up. And then reach forward. Reach forward, forward, forward. And fold into Upavista, Konasana, whatever amount you're able to fold. Breathing there. Big full inhale. Look up, look forward. Or up. And then exhale, fold. Nice. And then walk your hands back toward your tail. Slip your hands under your knees. Zip your feet in together. Bring your heels in toward the sitting bones. Wrap your arms around. Give a little hug. Drop your eyes toward your knees. Big inhale. Spacious belly. Exhale all the way out. Bring your left heel behind your left sitting bone. Let that left knee fall open. Try to get that left outer thigh down, but don't force. Then take your hands around the sole of your right foot and lift your right heel. Now, maybe you're gonna stay like that. Maybe you have to have your ankle or shin. Maybe you're able to lift that right heel up and bring your forehead down toward heron pose. I'm really into this pose lately. Great hamstring stretch, among other things. Nice to keep that mobility through the whole body. And you want to feel particularly that outer right hip, that outer right thigh bone plugging right into your hip socket. One more inhale expands the back body. Exhale, drop your elbows. Bring your right foot onto the ground. Right toes are pointing straight ahead. Bring your right arm on the inside of the knee. Fingertips can touch the ground. Look over your left shoulder. Lift and squeeze that right butt and turn your right hip toward your left hip. So really turning the belly and then the rib and then the gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, we're going to come on back. Crossing at the ankles, lean forward and back. And just do that a couple times. Forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Bring your feet on the ground. Let's do the other side. Take your right heel behind your left sitting bone. Take your hands on the sole of your left foot and lift up. And that's a fine place to work. You may be able to open your elbows and bring your forehead toward the shin for heron pose. A couple breaths there. Peaceful breaths. Inhaling into any tension. Exhaling to release down through the tail. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the elbows, bring your left heel toward the ground. We're going to do the twist. Left arm on the inside of the knee, left fingertips on the ground, turn and look to the right. Turning and spiraling, left belly toward right belly, left rib toward right rib, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, we're going to come back, cross your ankles and lean forward and back. And inhale and exhale, hands in front of the shins, and you can peel your belly back. And inhale, lift your heart, and exhale back. One more inhale forward, and exhale back. Good, and then inch yourself forward a little bit. That right heel is gonna be close toward the left sitting bone. We're gonna slide that left leg around. Now you can take that version of pigeon here, more of a modified version, where you lay over that right thigh and just find a little fold there, or we're gonna slide that left leg all the way back, roll the left hip point down, and then finding this pigeon shape. Before we come into pigeon, let's try a little twist. Left hand forward, slide your right hand around and swipe it toward the left hip. Peel the right shoulder away, look to the right, inhale, and then exhale. We're gonna come on down. Come on down and rest your forehead right on your hands. Let the left hip point roll toward the floor. Breathing there, nice soft jaw, soft eyes, little flex through the right foot. About 3 rounds of spacious breath there in the pigeon position. Back ribs fill on your inhale. Long full exhale empties you out. Cultivating a sense of peace and ease with wherever you're at today. And let's root through the top of that right foot. When you exhale, we're going to press through the hands and come on up. Fingertips on the ground. Lift up. And then plant the palms. Let's lift up the hips and slide back into a child's pose. Big toes touch. Send the hips back. Very nice. And walk your hands effortlessly toward the knees, bringing knees in, sit on the heels. Reach your fingertips back behind you and lift up your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your gaze. Inhale, and then exhale. We're gonna come through. Walk your hands forward and make your way, sneak your way down onto your belly. Now on your inhale, find a little cobra pose, any amount of back bend. If you feel up for it, you start to straighten the arms, root through the tops of the feet, and a little upward dog today. And then let's take one downward dog on your exhale. Pedal out your feet. Find the length of your lower back. Now we'll drift our way down onto the knees, and we're going to cross the ankles, sit behind the heels. So we're going to have the right ankle crossed on top. We're going to do that same way of getting into pigeon. Left heel is toward your right butt. We're going to slide that right leg around. Maybe you want to fold there in your pigeon. Or we're going to extend that right leg back, roll the right hip down, and right hand's on the ground. Swipe that left hand around. Take a little twist, looking to the left. Little softness, little smile won't hurt. Inhale, belly. Exhale, come on down. I think I've been watching too many Price is Right reruns. God, I love that show. Letting go of stress in your pigeon pose. A great introspective pose where you can notice what tension is actual muscular tension and starting to understand what tension is created by fear or resistance. So we stay and breathe, finding that spacious inhale to bring light to any tension. And that long, slow exhale allows you to release into the pose without force. So you might move a little down with every exhale. And the more you relax your face and jaw, you find a little more ease in your pigeon pose. One more inhale breath. Exhale, top of that right foot roots. Let's come on up. And then we're lifting the hips and slide back into easy child's pose. Take your knees a little wider. Find that little child's moment where you wriggle the hips back, Rest your forehead down. Walk your hands toward your knees, pulling your belly in. We're going to bring the knees together and stand up on the knees. We're going to slide the right fingertips down, reach your left arm up and over. Inhale and exhale, drape that left arm down. Take the right arm up and over. Inhale, exhale, drape it down. Shoulder blades on the back. Take your hands behind, interlace. Track your knuckles down, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release. Cross your ankles, sit behind the heels. Slide the heels out. Now inch your way toward the front of your mat. Toes pointing up. Reach your arms up. Inhale, reach the fingertips away from your torso. Exhale, reach for those toes. Spread the chest forward, Paschimottanasana. Exhaling down into your fold. And then make your way to sit tall, belly in. Come on to your back. Come all the way down onto your back. Reach your arms overhead for a big inhale. Zip your feet together. Bring your big toes to touch. Bring your palms to touch in prayer. Draw your ribs in. Activate every muscle. Squeeze your biceps toward your ears. Squeeze your butt. Tone your core. Inhale, press into the center midline. Exhale, release everything into Shavasana. So we're going to tuck the shoulders under the back. Wag your tailbone a little bit. Wag your toes a little bit. And release. Release your thigh bones down toward the earth. Relax your forehead. Relax your brain. Think of all the energy your brain has to expend all the time. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Relax your thinking mind. Relax your monkey mind. That chattering. Softening away the more you're able to relax. Work with that visualization of your whole body being a clear blue sky, your whole self being a clear blue sky, your whole being vast and open. And the thoughts are just like clouds that drift across the sky. So they don't have to impact or change that clarity, that sense of connectedness, vastness, that sense of innate peace and well-being. Your innately peaceful nature. Come back to your breath, the inhale bringing a quality of light and space and vitality. And with your inhale, you cultivate anything you want to welcome in. Gratitude, contentment, your intention for practice. And with every exhale, you release anything holding you back, any stress, anxiety, anything you want to let go of. Let it go. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes, and then eventually arms can reach overhead and take that resetting stretch. You're hitting the restart button. And let's pull the knees in. Give yourself a hug. Seal into your mind, your heart, your cells, any insight you want to take away from your practice today. When you're ready, roll to either side and let's find ourselves in an upright meditative seat together. Awesome job today, taking this time to get on your mat. Thank you for you. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Drop me a comment and let me know if you're enjoying these practices. I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. I hope you're enjoying your yoga practice, and please do like, share, subscribe to my channel. You can hit that super thanks button, leave me a tip, and I look forward to seeing you again in class. Take care. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.